Hello guys, it's Pep from Pep back at it again, and today we are here to show you the deck list that I used to climb to COG, the King of Games. Exactly, I've already reached King of Games at the moment. Today, now that I'm recording, is the 18th of March, so a little bit after the middle of the month. So I don't know if you missed one of my latest posts where I actually took on a challenge to reach King of Games for the wall here with heroes. I don't know if I'm gonna, do it, but I can definitely say that for these first 3 months of the 2021, I've accomplished it, because this is the 3rd month and I'm King of Games with heroes. So before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder, if you enjoyed the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into the deck list. So actually, first of all, let's show you that I'm King of Games. As you can see right here, I'm King of Games, March 1, April 1, and this is the deck list actually, but let's see it from closer. Right here, there you go. So let's start saying that this is actually the same deck list that I used the last month. So this turned out to be a really consistent deck list, so I totally suggest it to use if you have all the cards. This is just insane. So it worked pretty well with the old meta, because in February we had Desperado, Noble Knights, and all the stuff. What we had also, Noble Knights, Desperado, I'm missing something maybe, of course Onomatoplay, so Xyz stuff, with the water decks also, and some of the Thunder Dragons, and some of those are still here. But in this month I had to face, as you may already know, a lot of Blue Eyes, and this deck really works well against Blue Eyes. And you know why? Because of this little guy right here, that with these 5,000 attacks he can just do the job so easily that you really do not have to worry about those dragons with 300k attack, so 3k attack. So let's start from the skill. Actually, the skill I'm using is Fusion Time, and I do not recommend it. Let me explain this. Fusion Time is a skill that you can use only with Jaden Yugi and with Jaden Yubel, and this says that basically it's like Master of Fusion, because when you lose 1,000 life points you can add a poly from outside your deck by returning 1 card from your hand to the deck. But what's the downside? Why I'm not recommending this? Because it has a second effect that says you can add level 4 or lower normal elemental hero from your graveyard to your hand, but we are not playing normal elemental heroes, so this second part is a part we do not care about. But the thing is that this skill can only be used once per duel. Instead, if you use Master of Fusion, the skill that actually Aster Phoenix have, or also Alexis Rhodes have, you can use that skill twice per duel with the same requirement. So you can use 1,000 life points and use Master of Fusion. So why am I using Jaden? Simply because I love the lines. Simply because I love the lines that he has with Stratos and with Mask Change. That's all. That's basically all. That's why I'm using Jaden, and also because it's my favorite character, basically. So now that I have explained that, we can jump into the deck list. So the deck list, of course, is pretty standard triple Stratos, because the main combo starts with your Faris. Faris will special summon himself by discarding a hero monster, and you will set in your spell and trap card an increase. Increase in your spell and trap zones can use its effect of tributing a hero monster. In this case, the Faris you just special summon with its own effect, and special summon himself and a hero monster, a vision hero monster from your deck. That will be Vian. Vian on summon will send a hero to the grave. That can be both a Malicious or a Celestial, and Then you can use the effect of Vion to banish a monster from the grave, usually the fairies that you just tributed with the effect of increase, to add a polymerization from the deck to your hand, so you have your play. And so basically you want to have for your first, the ideal turn 1 is the turn when you can set in your graveyard both a Malicious and a Celestial, so that in your next turn you'll be able to use Celestial's effect to draw 2, basically. So, apart from the triple mask change that is definitely mandatory for this deck, the only original thing right here is the set of the double favorite hero with the Summon Breaker field spell. Of course, guys, you can use Necro Valley, but Necro Valley will stop your plays, while Summon Breaker can stop your play, I mean, but you know, if you activate it in your battle phase, you're chilling because you've already done everything you need. While, for example, if you end your turn 1 with the Necro Valley, in the next turn you won't be able to use your Celestial's effect from the grave, effect that you can use instead if you play Summon Breaker, and Summon Breaker just says if your opponent synchro summon or XC summon, basically the turn ends because he has performed the third summon of the turn. And also keep in mind that most of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links duelists do not read cards, and Summon Breaker is definitely not a common card. So you will see a lot of replays where people just did not read, and so they see that it's the end phase. Maybe they thought that I was cheating actually. And the double favorite hero is just so good because it's another way, you know, to attack multiple times, so this definitely increases your chance of going through an RK, and also it gives you the ability of have huge attack. So if you manage to equip the favorite hero to Trinity, it simply becomes a beast. So that's simply insane. Of course, we have double Malicious for the special summon, because once that Malicious is in the grave, you can banish himself to summon another one from the deck. And for the extra deck, we simply have triple Anki, the only blast copy we have access to. Then a couple of Adoration and one Trinity. You can definitely have another Trinity instead of Adoration, but I don't know, I just feel like that this was the best way to set your extra deck. And guys, so I definitely do not have to say that this deck is consistent, because just showing you that I got the cock twice in a row, 2 months in a row, definitely proves that this deck is consistent. Pretty good, guys, really. He has a lot of power. He can basically deal with everything, thanks to Trinity in particular. I don't know, guys, it's just so good, and I personally have a lot of fun playing with it. So that was all. I hope this can help you reach cock if you love heroes. So I think we can jump right into the replays. There we go, my boys. Let's start with the duel that, actually the last duel before hitting cock. This was my rank up duel from Legend rank 5 to King of Games. So as you can see, almost a perfect end, because I had both Stratus and Fairies. So this was my last duel. So Blue Eyes, of course, and with the Sage, a couple of set cards. I have the combo, boom, increase, Fairies, and Vion coming straight out from the deck, sending a Malicious to the grave, and then using the effect to add a poly, and before doing anything, Stratus to get rid of those back rows. That's why this deck is so good, because he can deal with everything. As you can see, a situation like this, we have Stratus that can search Faris to start a combo that can actually get rid of the back rows before you do anything. I mean polymerization, I mean mask change. You can check the field with Stratus. That's simply so good. This was my rank up duel, actually pretty quick. Second duel this time was against the Regional Shockcastle, so Water Xyz deck. Actually one of the most perfect hand that I have had, except for that poly. That you definitely do not want that poly in your hands, because you want to search it with Vion, but it's fine.
So I got to set my play for the next turn with the Celestial and the Malicious in the grave. That's the most important thing. I actually did not have anything like must change. Will have been needed. Triple back row and just one monster, so it's good to me because I can summon my Stratos. As you can see, guys, right here, I was unlucky and I draw the only other copy of Malicious I have in my hand, so I actually lost the +1 that Malicious could give me. So I summon Stratos to get rid of the back rows. He uses the Treacherous, but I got to destroy another card. It was a Book of Moon, as you can see right here. Then I got to go with Poly, and boom, Adoration is here. Book of Moon to cover it up, but it's fine. I have Celestial's effect to draw 2. Nothing to use, actually. I was a little bit unlucky. He got another monster, so Deep Sea Diva summoning a monster from the deck. Territory Shark to go into Nick C's rank 4. So Dragon Spider Shark is here, and he can just actually go in, getting rid of my Adoration, but it triggered my increase. Pretty good chance. I actually needed only a hero monster, whatever it was, because I would have actually used the effect of Fairies, so I was chilling. I got to draw a Vian, sending a Fairies, then increase effect to have a couple of monsters that plus my Fairies makes actually 3. 3 monsters available means Trinity is about to come. Boom! Fusion time, and Trinity is here to end everything. As you can see, Spider Shark is not a problem at all, because I have exactly riddled to the Maxman actually, so I'm chilling, my boys. That's how you do it. Another rank up duel, my boys, as you can see, against Aster Phoenix. This, if I'm not wrong, was a mirror match. So I got to start, so not the best in a mirror match, so heroes definitely do not want to start first. So I had my full combo, as you can see, with a Celestial already in the grave, so I'm chilling. Then Valiant sending in the Malicious, so I have the play set for the next turn. But of course, I need to endure this turn. I need to, of course, have the chance to play a second turn. Let's see what he's got. He's got a Stratos as well, with adding a Fairy, so he can start the combo. Fairies, discarding a Vian, so he has a Vian in hand and the other one is in the deck, definitely. So increase, summoning itself and a Vian from the deck. Same combo, sending the Malicious. The only difference is that he has not a Celestial in the grave. Polymerization going into a Trinity, actually, as you can see. Boom, Trinity is here to finish me off, just a set card, and I decided to do it. So Stratus summoning a Blast. Why? Because I wanted to get rid of the set card, actually, as you can see. So I got rid of that, and boom, boom, boom. He swapped the field, he totally cleared the field. Just a useless card, so I was lucky right here not to draw my second Malicious, so I could use the effect and have a couple of monsters in my hands. Now I'm chilling. I can use Polymerization to go into Adoration, set the field spell, and use the effect of Celestial, draw 2, Stratus, adding another monster, and now that's the card that let me win. Favorite hero. Actually not the card that let me win, because I maybe would have won the same, maybe not in this turn, actually, not in this turn, definitely. So this was the card that let me win this duel in this turn. Boom, as you can see, favorite hero's effect, so that I can attack once again in a row, and that's how you win the mirror match. Let's see what we got here. Will Underwood with a 6 Samurai deck. Actually pretty interesting to face. So first turn Xian with a Power of the Guardians, annoying card to deal with. So let's see how can I deal with this. So Faris sending a Celestial to the grave, increase his here, summoning a Vian. So as you can see, guys, the other increase and the other Vian are already in my hand. So this means I won't be able in this duel to go again with the same combo. Keep in mind that sending the Malicious, Vian's effect to add the Poly, and then I just had to summon the Malicious and end the turn because it will have actually negated my Polymerization, so I couldn't do anything. He just kicked into the Malicious, actually the best one. A mask change, I had to wait right here. 6 Samurai United double-edged sword technique to go into the second Xian. It actually turns out to be even worse. So waiting right now seems to be not the best choice at all. So this thing got even bigger, so I decided to make a move. There you go, Fairies, Vian, and then Mask Change, because I wanted him to negate the first one. There you go, he negated it, and then Polymerization, but he negated that as well. And boom, I decided to go with my favorite hero thing. Celestial's effect, boom. Then I have a couple of Mask Change, he cannot negate anything else as you can see. Boom, Salmon Breaker is coming. Then getting rid of the Xian, and boom, Mask Change to go into an Anki, and then second Mask Change to go into the second Anki. Boom. Why I did this? I got rid of the Fairies because I needed to have a couple of Anki on the field, so just in case he got rid of one, I still have the other one to attack directly and finish him off. And keep in mind that this little guy right here decided not to read, so he didn't read Summon Breaker, and guess what is about to happen? Continuous spell, 6 Samurai United, first summon the Fuma, second summon the legendary secret of 6 Samurais, 6 Samurai United spells, then another one, and then a third summon of the turn, another Xian, but Summon Breaker says, stop right there, this is the end phase. And that's how you win. He didn't manage to get rid of the other one. Of course I didn't activate the favorite hero because he would have just negated, and also because I didn't have to, I already have the lethal. That's how you do it, my boys. Summon Breaker for the win. Here we go, my boys, a balanced deck with Zero Kaiba. What we are about to face. So Stratus looking for Fairies, actually not, sorry, Malicious, so that I can have my combo and set to play for the next turn, having both Celestial and Malicious in the grave. And same story, Vian send it to grave, and then adding the poly, and then I decided to play Summon Breaker because I actually want to make sure that he won't do anything. So Merlin first summon, then Madraw second summon, Glory of Noble Knights 2, equip the spell from the deck. Madraw's effect for the third summon, Summon Breaker says, no thank you, this is the end of the turn. There you go, he can't do anything. And now I can do whatever I want with my Polymerization, summoning the Trinity out, 5k attack, and you know what is about to happen. Another Vion, and I had to stop right here because this was the second summon, and he just scooped. That's how you do it, my boys. Last but not least, how could I not hand this with the Zero Kaiba Ultimate Dragons? Let's see what we got. So, Stratus to add the Fairies. I have a Malicious in my hand, so this is actually the perfect hands because we will have both Celestial and Malicious in the grave for the next turn, so we can draw two. We already have access to a Mask Change, so we're chilling. Vian's effect to add the poly to my hand, and then we're chilling. Setting the Mask Change, boom, let's see what he's got. First, boom, Blue Eyes, Alternative, White Dragon is coming to the field. Using its effect to get rid of the Stratus, I'm chilling with that. Then Sage of the Blue Eyes, there you go. And Cards of Consonance, yes, the full combo, Melody of Awakening Dragon, to have double, and with the effect of Whitestone, even triple Blue Eyes in his hand. So this means that next turn he will be able to go for a Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, then Dragons of White in the end phase. I decide to activate my Mask Change, you know, just not to lose it. Anki is here, and he has also the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. Let's see, Malicious effect from the grave, he decided to negate that. It was actually pretty bad to me because now I do not have the other Destiny hero to trigger the effect of Malicious, but I can add him with my Stratus. Also, now that he has negated the effect of Malicious, he won't be able to negate my Celestial's effect. That's the thing. So, Stratus to add the Malicious, Polymerization is about to come, I have tons of monster to fuse. Boom, Trinity's here. Then Celestia's effect to draw 2, actually nothing really good. Blue Eye Spirit Dragon is actually useless. Boom, then Spirit of White to summon a Blue Eyes in defense position, but he can say goodbye, and then boom, boom. That's how you do it. Against the Blue Eyes, he cannot stand a chance against my Trinity. So guys, that was all. I hope you enjoyed all the explanation. Feel free to ask me whatever you want in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.